Welcome to HyperChange, episode 8. Today we're going to talk about Tesla and Trump. So, this morning Trump tweeted that he was meeting with the nation's leading auto manufacturers to discuss building their cars in America and bringing back jobs to America by bringing their manufacturing here. That got me thinking. This is a total flip from what I originally thought when Trump got elected. I was a little freaked out as a Tesla shareholder, I'm not going to lie. His whole pitch of climate change is a hoax put on by the Chinese is a little bit at odds with Elon Musk's vision. But there's one thing where they're very aligned, and that is buy American and hire American. The Gigafactory is going to build all their cars. In fact, Elon has a really cool quote and said that if he could put the thing on top of a mine, have raw minerals goes in, and have a car come out, that'd be ideal. This is the new wave of American manufacturing. That is part of the reason that Donald Trump brought him onto his advisory board on December 14th. Buy American, hire American trend is a lot stronger than the differences they may have about climate change. Why that's particularly interesting. Tesla's the ultimate made-in-America car. If you think Detroit is where cars are still being built, nah. GM, Ford, they're building their cars in Mexico and selling them in the US. The labor's cheaper, they're playing the game, they're importing it. If Trump decides to impose border taxes or import taxes and tax those cars moving over the border or raise the taxes on that, that could be a huge problem for those businesses and a huge boon for Tesla, which is 100% manufactured in the US. Think about all the foreign luxury car makers that Tesla competes with. BMW, Lexus, Mercedes-Benz. They're all based abroad. Think about the supercar companies, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, Rolls-Royce, Bentley, all based abroad. Jaguar, based abroad. And in manufacturing operations abroad, they're going to get taxed. They're either going to have to lower their margins to keep their prices or raise their prices. Tesla won't have this issue. So it's looking like Trump may actually be a huge boom for Tesla. He's going to support the fact that they're made in America. He's going to support the fact that they're not importing and building it all over the world. So I'm really excited about this as a Tesla shareholder because it's a total 180 from what I originally thought and was kind of scared of about Trump being a little bit different on his view of climate change. Let's think about Tesla's dealers fight. For example, they're battling all these dealers in different states who don't want them to sell directly to consumers. Who are those car unions backing? They're backing these foreign automakers a lot of the time, or automakers who are building their cars in foreign countries. So if you look at it from Trump's perspective, it makes sense for Tesla to sell direct in all 50 states. If he were to put something at the federal level and implement it, I think all these cases would go away. That would be huge for Tesla as well. And I guess the biggest thing is it's really a wild card right now. It's just the border tax and import tax. If Trump imposes something that would like in fact, for example, Tesla in China pays a pretty hefty fee to the government for every vehicle they bring in. Therefore, even in US dollars, like translated to the currency, it's still a lot more expensive in China because of this tariff. Trump is saying that he wants to implement similar things for the US, which would mean all these foreign automakers importing cars are all of a sudden going to be less cost competitive with Tesla. Tesla is the only car company I can think of, being 100% made in America car brand, and Trump is going to love, I'm stoked as a Tesla shareholder because I think this has huge potential. I think Tesla has a ton of momentum. To wrap things up, I'm actually really excited and optimistic by the fact that Tesla and Trump seem to be teaming up. Tesla's the only car company that's building everything in America. They're not going to have to face all these other headwinds. This could be a huge boom to their business if legislation gets passed that were to impose a border tax or an import tariff on these foreign automakers trying to sell to US consumers. Anyway, still on Tesla, still really excited about the Model 3 and all that, but I just think this new Trump wildcard could accelerate the growth of the company even further. So I'm really stoked. Anyway, signing off. I'll see you guys soon. HyperChange.